It's good sounds of happiness. Sounds that heal all the recent wounds are all healed here at Ronnie Scott's. There's always somebody blowing something beautiful and talking the kind of unconscious poetry that only good music can speak.
Get ready for the loud, by the way, because I haven't gotten a chance to fix it. Prepare for the loud. Hello everyone. I think my mouth is broken now. That's great. Wait a minute. We're gonna live fix this. I was changing things before the stream like a fool. I was changing things. I shouldn't have done that. All right, turn that off. Oh no. Now my mouth is broken. Oh shit. No. Go away. Okay. That's better. I fixed it relatively. Somewhat. Lower that. Okay, hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. All right. Sorry. Again, professional stream we do here. Hello. How are you all doing? Hi, Evie. Hi, Venny. Hi, Son of All for One. How y'all doing? Hello. Welcome. My name is Night Paradox, the world's most evil supervillain, who I guess has a broken jaw. How y'all doing tonight? Hello. And Legendary Fiend is here. Hello. Hi. I can wave again, by the way. I fixed my hands. Knight's whole face is just constantly broken, I guess. You're eating Cheems cake? Oh, let's fucking go. I could go for some Cheems cake. So you may be wondering what this thing over here is, by the way. The counter of evil. You may be wondering what that is. I'm rapidly realizing I might need to jump up the number on there. But basically, I put together all of my big brain that I have, all of my massive cranium, and I have programmed the computer. By the way, the like skull guy in the background there, his name is Skull, and he's a computer, and he can do computer things. So I programmed him to reward you guys, right? You're getting a reward for participating, okay? So I set the goal really low, but every time you chat, and every time we get a new follow, and every time we get subscribers and gift subs and all kinds of fun things, the evil counter will rise. It's like a spirit bomb from Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, yes, it's clicker training. Yeah. It's clicker training my minions. It's to give you guys a job to do. So every time you chat or you subscribe or drop a follow or do whatever, that thing is going to go up. And when we hit the goal, you're going to get a reward. What's the reward? I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. I'm pretty sure we're going to go to the moon. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the moon and take over the moon. Okay? So it's your job, chat. It's your job. I'm trying to point. It's your job. God damn it. I need the new leap motion, the nicer one. It's your job, chat. It's your job to do that. Sounds like imperialism. It's cool when I do it, okay? It's cool. It's super poggers, as they say. Nobody says that, but I do. Yeah, we're gonna take over the moon. It's gonna be like Despicable Me, but I'm cooler than that guy, okay? That's what's up. Yes, ma'am? Okay, good. So all you have to do is, it doesn't do bits right now because I forgot. So, follows and chats and subscribes and all kinds of things will raise our evil meter. And once it gets to the max, we're going to the fucking moon. And then I'll have to figure out something else we can do. So, but how are you guys doing? My lovely minions, how are you doing? How are you all doing? I hope you've had a wonderful day today. She forgot, she remember? Yeah. You need a new laptop? Oh, what's going on with your laptop, Venny? Are you having technical difficulties? I hope we can get it sorted out. Working on my own streaming stuff, going well. That's excellent, Legendary Fiend. I'm very glad. I'm very glad to hear that. That is wonderful. I barely did anything today. I barely did anything. I slept. And then I woke up, and I've been working on programming the computer. It's literally that entire time. So, that's been interesting. Been to the movies? What did you see at the movies? I think you said earlier that you had seen Scream 7. I did not realize they were even on Scream 7. I didn't realize that we were even that far in these things. So, cool. I've never actually seen a Scream movie. If you can believe it, I've never seen a Scream movie. I've seen like one clip of a Scream movie, and it was from the first one, and that was it. That's the only Scream film anything I've seen. I saw that he was in Ghosty Boy, Ghost Lad. He was in what's that game? Mortal Kombat. He was in Mortal Kombat, and I thought that was cool because he's just a regular guy and he's just fighting these god demon people, and I thought that was neat. And then I didn't like that game anyway, but whatever. I made so many pizzas, feel like I'm a die, and coincidentally am fearing death right now, so life's good. Why are you fearing death, EB? Do I even want to know? That is a hell of a way to start the stream if we're going to talk about thanatophobia right off the bat. I have my own opinions there. She's 4 years old. This is Venny's laptop. She's 4 years old and can barely use most programs or hold much space. My driver for my art tablet doesn't work anymore. Oh, yeah. Ugh. My recommendation, this is my honest recommendation, look at the MacBooks, like the M1 MacBook from 2021. That's what I use. I use a MacBook Air, and I love that thing. And you can get them for so cheap now. I mean, it's not like cheap, but like I think you can get them for like $400, which is not a lot. Like in laptop terms, it's honestly very good, you know? And yeah, I love my my MacBook. I use it to like edit videos, and I use it for art and things. I think it's like the best product Apple ever ended up making, has ever made. I'm normally a bit of an Apple hater, but not too much. I think people kind of get a little extreme about, oh, I hate Apple, you know? And it's like, chill. Calm down. Yes, they are like every other American tech company, but you need to accept that also they do make good products sometimes. Like, goddamn. So yeah, I like my MacBook. So, well, I hope you can find something suitable for you. You've been eyeing a ThinkPad. There you go. ThinkPads are like bulletproof, man. ThinkPads are like fucking bulletproof. I've gotten to work with a couple ThinkPads, and those things are like workhorses, man. And they usually have the funny little nipple that lets you control the mouse. And I love the funny little nipple. The nipple is so good. I think more things should have the nipple, okay? Be great. Oh, I mean, I don't fear the concept of death. Eternal non-existence didn't seem too bad at the moment, but losing what I have and what I might never get, that scares me. It's because the pew pew bang bang's real. I guess we can talk about that. That's I don't know. We talk about a lot of politics on this stream, but this is technically not a political stream. I'm just an opinionated bitch. So, but we can talk about that in a second. Hi, Velvet! How you doing? How you doing, Velvet? Welcome. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day, Velvet. Welcome to the silly stream. That's what it's called. The silly stream. Anyway. You're doing great. That's excellent. I'm very glad to hear that. Yeah, I guess we can talk about that right off the bat. Paid attention to the news lately? It's real bad. It's real bad. I'm an evil supervillain, and this is a step too far even for me. Wowzers. I don't even know what to say at this point. You know what I mean? Like, shit is so stupid and fucked up now. And I just feel horrible for everyone, you know? Everyone who is alive at the moment, because this sucks. I can't even come up with like a funny way to talk about it. Like, why are we going to war with Iran? What's that about? Why is it that the dumbest people on the planet Earth get to determine what happens to the rest of us, you know? That's always my opinion about it. Like, it'd be one thing if any of it made sense. It's a whole other thing when things don't make sense. So, you know. Don't want to get political, but what the heck is oatmeal? Hey, we never determined previously, because we've asked this question before. We never did determine what the fuck oatmeal even is. I still don't know what it is. So, you know. Yeah. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah. I really have no very insightful commentary. I think I used to fear this stuff a lot more. Now, with like the life I've had, it's gonna be very morbid, but I kind of, whether I live or die is immaterial at this point, you know what I mean? And whether or not I lose everything is sort of immaterial too, because at some point you do need to die, you know? And I think it's better to just kind of live in the moment about it. I'm not blaming you for being scared out of your fucking mind. I totally get that. I don't know. Maybe that's the depression or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I hate that phrase, but I also love that phrase because that phrase is so good, you know? It is what it is. Like, I try to only worry about the stuff that I myself can control, you know? So stuff I can't control kind of gets pushed away to the dark realm, you know? And yeah. But I totally get you, Evie, and I'm so sorry. I've got friends who are like worried like the place they're living right now is going to get blown up. And it's like I don't know what to do about that, you know? Like, I'm so sorry, but what the fuck am I gonna do? I can't do anything, you know? And all I can really do is just be like supportive emotionally, you know? Which is tough when your country is the one blowing people up. So I don't know. It's a thing. We're gonna be explaining this to our kiddos in like 20 something years, and I get to say I was a funny anime girl on Twitch when all this went down. That's what I was doing with my life. And it was awesome. It was the best. And I had cool hand tracking. Whee! Oh man. But anyway, well, you know, Night can explode me with her mind. I can. Look. I can do anything with my imagination. I can do anything. Oh, no, for sure. Me, super depressed. I do not care about myself right now, but future me and all the people I don't want to go. Can't stand losing one. Heck, IDK, if I'd make it if I lost one, losing all of them in an instant. Yeah, I get that. Because I think I've always thought of it as I would be dead first. So that would be more important to me, you know? I don't want other people to lose me, and I don't want to lose other people. But it's sort of the unwritten contract that we sign when we are born that we don't sign because we're babies and we have no opposable thumbs yet. But it's, you know, it's just sadly, it's the curse of being alive. You can't have one without the other. If you didn't have one, then you wouldn't be alive because then nobody's dying, you know? I think we've talked about that on stream before, but that's something I kind of had to come to terms with. And then, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm doing the fucking 6-7 now. I'm trying to, like, shrug. And instead it's coming out as 6-7. God damn it. This is bullshit. This is bullshit, chat. Anyway, yeah, oatmeal is pretty good. Y'all ever have oatmeal with yogurt and berries? I can't say I ever have. I think I've had oatmeal less than 5 times in the world. You know? Curse of being alive doesn't seem so bad when I don't die of murder. True. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have a good answer, you know? I don't think anybody does. That's like an ancient philosophical question, you know? So, should Def have oatmeal more? I should at this point. We have some in our pantry, and I just never eat it. But I can make it with my handy dandy tea kettle that I have. I don't know if I ever mentioned that on stream. Also, you're gonna see the funny thing. No, you're not. There we go. I fixed it. One of my good friends, Horrormancer, convinced me to do a very silly thing, which is to get a tea kettle to have upstairs, which is where the evil lair is. It may look like it's underground in the picture, but that's besides the point. So now I can make tea, and I can make oatmeal, and I can make noodles, ramen noodles, whenever I want, you know? And it's great. It's great. It's thumbs up. So, ever had tuna fish with grapes? I can't say I've ever had tuna. Like, at all. I don't think I have ever in my life had tuna. Whatsoever. I have never had tuna. I may have had it like one time. Is it good? They always seem kind of yucky to me. But like, I have like a lot of like weird food sensitivity, so, you know, we gotta change that? Okay. If it's anything like sushi, then I'd probably have trouble with it. Sushi I can't do. I'm too tistic for sushi. I don't know what it is. It's very annoying. It can be very good. Okay. I did have I had a very weird thing that happened sometime last year where what was it? I got super hooked on cucumber and cream cheese sandwiches. I don't know what that was about. I saw it in like an old British show that I was watching. And the lady said that she brought a cucumber and cream cheese sandwich. And I had never tried cream cheese on a sandwich, and I tried it, and it was like sex. It was the best thing I'd ever had in my life. It was so good. So those British people, they've got something figured out, is the point. Yeah, I had a good time with that. That was a good one. Was it Keeping Up Appearances? It was not. It was something infinitely dumber and more Night Paradox style, which was Bertha, the like old children's show about a robot and funny little stop motion creatures that that make toys and other various household appliances. That's a real thing. Also, yeah, I'm opening a Baja Blast right now. Look, see, I like how the tracking is super nice whenever I do anything like that I don't want you guys to see. Theoretically, how many evil points is one sub? One sub is 5 evil points. That is, one sub is 5 points. I should probably bump that number up, but you know, the numbers are made up and the points don't matter. I literally just like made all this shit up. So I haven't done the math exactly. So yeah, 5 points for an evil sub. So that was before my time. It was before my time too. I just am a giant nerd and I watch weird old television shows for children from the 80s. Fucking, I watched... This is the most unsurprising statement of the Night Paradox, the evil supervillain. I watched a bunch of Thomas yesterday while I was working on the video. I just like threw on season 3 of Thomas in the background just to have his like noise. Yeah. Well, shit. Well, thank you very much. Oh, fuck. First of all, the alerts are backwards. Second of all, it looks like it's not cooperating. I like how I set up the bot, and then now it's not being nice. Okay, wait a minute. I might need to manually do that. Yep, increment the variable. Why did it not pick it up? What the hell? Well, thank you for all the subs, by the way, EB. Holy shit. God damn, Evie. Why did it not do it? Ugh. I'm so mad. This is bullshit. What the hell? Okay, here, I'll manually do it. What's 5.5 plus 5? 25, 30. Okay. There we go. Yay! Thank you very much, Evie. I really appreciate it. Holy shit. Oh my god. Evie the go- Wait, we got a hype train too? Oh, fuck. I didn't even realize that. Oh my god. Holy crap. Well, thank you very much. Jesus. Criminy Christmas. Oh my god. I don't... What do streamers even do during hype trains? Because I don't actually watch a lot of streamers. I guess just like scream loudly. Ah! That's my hype train content. Why am I getting pinged 9 times? Oh, okay, I see. Somebody messaged me like a bunch of messages over and over. What the fuck was that? Ah! Anyway, thank you very much, Evie. Oh my god. What were we even talking about? We were talking about, yeah, I was watching more, Tomas is what I was watching. You're feeling quite evil today? Based. If you can believe it, I'll tell you a bit of inside baseball from the Night Paradox project. Sounds like the Alan Parsons project or something. Bit of inside baseball is, I was/am planning a bit of a redesign, rebrand thing, and I might do it, maybe, I don't know, but I kind of have like canceled it at this point, so I might as well just tell you guys, because it was cool. It was a very cool idea. It was anti-hero paradox. I think I already kind of am an anti-hero, just like as a person. So I've more or less canceled the project, but I thought it would be neat, but I think being a villain is too iconic, you know? Like, who the hell wants to be a good guy, right? Who the hell wants to be a good guy, man? Come on. Who the hell wants to do that? I don't. I want to be evil. Bitch. Ugh. God. I'm gonna stop throwing this soda bottle cap over and over. Ugh. So, 220 out of 5. That's 44, and it's cheaper for EB? EB, don't you dare. EB, don't you fucking dare, EB. No. No. Save your money. Don't. I mean, do whatever you want. EB? EB? EB, I swear to God. I think I remember the potential cosmic rebrand you were going to do in the old days. Yeah. I have the model for it. Do you want to see her? I still have her. Or I have the PNGs. And then I like changed my mind. I was going through a lot at that time, and I just decided not to do it. So, reminded me of the screenshot of Hat in Time. What's reminding you of the screenshot? All right, here, gentlemen and ladies and non-binary hoes. You want to see sexy cosmic paradox? Here she is. She's so cute. She's so cute. Yeah, I ended up canceling this idea, but I kind of want to bring it back. It just isn't evil, you know? It's just sort of adorable and hot. And I love the wing. The wing is so nice. I'm a big fan of that. But, yeah. That would be a cool, like, alternate model or something. I know, she is so cute. So I used her in a couple videos, and then I, like, changed my mind about it. 'Cause I wanted to be evil, you know? Every time I think, oh, I'm sick of being an evil supervillain, then I get over it, you know? Then I get over it. Like, yeah. Oh man. The evil. You can't take the you can take the evil out of the paradox, but you can't take the paradox out of the evil. Or you can take the paradox out of the evil, but you can't take the evil out of the paradox, actually. Being an evil supervillain sounds much easier than being a nice hero. It is. I mean, those guys are expected to actually do their job. I don't have to do shit. I can just hang out and talk to my minions on twitch.tv. And I don't have to do shit. They're expected to, like, save people, and I can just be like, no, die. That's way easier, okay? I think when you're a supervillain, you have more of trouble with the visual aspect, you know? You have more difficulties with the visual aspect. Look, I have a little Thomas choo-choo train. Silence. Silence. EB. Bullying me. Bullying me. Look, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, EB. Ah! Silence. You can't do shit to me, EB. What did I do? Bullied me? You bullied me on twitch.tv? EB? EB Gremlin on Twitch. Here, you want to see my, my Thomas train that I had back in the day? You want to see him? Here. Here, wait. That's not what I wanted. Wait a minute. Okay, click. Click. That's also not what I wanted. God damn it! Ah! There. There he is. Look at that guy. It's very funny in retrospect how the faces look so fucking weird. Like, why did they do that? No, you're good, EB. I'm just fucking with you. You had that one too? Based. I had so many of these little fuckers, okay? I had multiple, like, plastic tubs full of these little guys. I have, I still have most of them. Apparently, I have one of the, like, hardest to find ones. I'll show you the one that I have that is, very old. Where is he? I gotta find him. Can I find a picture of him that doesn't look stupid? Okay, here he is. So this one is really cool, right? Because it talks and it has like a face that changes, right? The thing with this one is they sold it for exactly 1 year in 2009. And apparently I was one of the only people on the planet who bought the damn thing. And it's a really nice model. Mine is destroyed and doesn't even work anymore, but this guy I've seen selling on eBay for legit like $150. I'm not kidding. I'm not fucking with you. That's real. That's true. Like, that is a true thing that I have seen. Always wanted that one? Well, you're screwed. I have one. It doesn't work. Because somewhere along the way, my family got the bright idea to store all of my battery-operated toys in an open-air environment, and which has caused all of them to corrode and be destroyed. So, that's wonderful. A good friend never steals, don't worry. Not from friends, from corpos, absolutely. Based. 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 Thomas Tank Engine fan base going strong, is going strong, I guess. You would be shocked. You would be shocked. People are not only still into it, they are, like, insane about it. And I want to show you something, okay? really quick. I promise we're not a reaction stream, but I want to show you a thing. Here. 1 second. What I'm about to show you is a real thing. I gotta find it. So this is, I used to follow the guy who made this on Twitter. Back when I had Twitter. This is, from a guy named Flying Pringle. That's seriously what his username is. And he made this, right? This is a full fan-made episode of the show featuring all the original, like, filming techniques and shit. What you're about to see, this is a real thing that somebody did, and I just think it's neat. Okay, well, wait, we're gonna get DMCA'd. So yeah, he made, him and his team, they made entire props, like giant props, in the correct scale, and then just filmed an entire 4-minute long episode complete with original soundtrack and narration. This is real.
One morning,
Why is it in Japanese?
the other engines were busier than ever, but poor Toby
Look at this. Chat, I need you to understand. That's the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Fuck. Chat, I need you to understand. These are real props. They are, like, made of metal. They're giant. They're Gauge 1 model trains. They're fucking enormous, chat.
passengers were henretted for weeks, only shunting freight.
Do you know how much of a giant pain in the ass this is?
Just then, Gordon puffed in to take on water. Oh, hello, Gordon, said Toby sadly.
Jesus Christ!
Today?
Okay, we're not gonna watch all of that. You can go watch it yourself. This is, it's just, the level of dedication is insane. No, they're not life-size trains. EB! They're not life-size, but they're, like, decently big. You know, they're not, like, teeny tiny, little trains, you know? Here, I'll try and find an example of Gauge 1 and trains. Here. Hi, Toddy, by the way. Okay. Alright, I found an image. Wait a minute. Here. So that is a Gauge 1 model. So imagine building, like, 10 of those from scratch with all the electronics and shit in it. And it has to have moving eyes and steam that comes out of it. And also has to be able to move under its own power. And, yeah. That's effectively what they did. And then to film all of it with real cameras and real filming techniques. And yeah, it's a giant pain in the ass. So it's still just insanely impressive. People are obsessed. People are freaks for this show, and I'm one of them. So, I mean, there's an entire channel dedicated to drawing characters from the show and style of the books. There is. Yeah. There's a guy who just, he draws random characters in that style. And it's like beautiful painterly style. There's a documentary about Thomas fans coming out. Technically, it's already out, but it's not on like Blu-ray or whatever. There was some dude made a whole fucking documentary about it. It's a real thing. I don't know. I just think that's funny. I just think that's neat. So, yeah. We have a JPEG of the fat controller just sitting in the corner. I just need to find a, like, horrible cursed image. Wait a minute. You know what? We'll do this one. Because he's mad at you. There. Wait a minute. Great. Holy shit! What the fuck happened? Oh my god! What the fuck happened to the counter? What the fuck? Okay, let me fix that. Okay. Alright, I fixed it. Okay. There we go. This is a very professional operation we have going on here. Okay. This is as you can see from everything on the screen right now, such as the fat controller and the broken number counter that is now fixed. Everything is very professional. It's a miracle I never, it's truly astounding I never got into V Shoujo. It's truly shocking. I did apply. That didn't work out. In retrospect, worth it. You just euthanized the zeros? Can't believe it? Yeah, I owned those zeros. I destroyed them with my mind. OMG, it's the Night Paradox. I haven't been here since 2021. Hello, Jibril! Hello! How you doing? Welcome back to the lair. So Jibril, to catch you up on the lore, basically, I can't blame you for not being here because I haven't been here. I stopped streaming in 2023 because my brain fell apart, and then I fixed it. I fixed it with the power of prescription medications. So, welcome back, Jibril. How you doing? How you doing? It's me, the evil supervillain. How you doing? Oh, man. It's good to see you. She fixed it with Elmer super glue. I did. I started eating glue, and then all of my bits just came back together. So, I'm so happy for your brain. I was also on dumb meds. I used to be G-Ray. Or JJ Ray. Okay, I very, very vaguely remember that you. I feel so bad, because a lot of people come in the chat, and they're like, hey... It's me, Dave. And I'm like, I'm sorry. But I'm glad you're here, is the point. Oh, my ass cheeks. Someday I gotta figure out a solution to this ass cheeks difficulty. So. It's me, the legendary fiend. It's me, NPC from 7 years ago. It's me, William Afton. It's like when anime asks you to remember the like random side character from season 1 and you're like, bitch, I can barely remember, you know. Might have to clip that and use it as a redeem. Go for it. It's me, Robin Williams. I love that guy. I love that Robin. I remember when he passed away, and my dumbass immediately thought, damn, I'm never going to be able to watch Ghostbusters ever again. That's not the right person. I somehow got Robin Williams mixed up with Bill Murray in that moment. This is a true story. It involves my very smart brain that I have. My very big brain, okay? My massive cranium. My massive, gigantic cranium. Yeah. But yeah, Robin Williams, man. Miss that guy. Him and George Carlin, they'd be having a hell of a time right now. With the way the world is, we need the comedians even more than we ever have. So, we need them out here, man. For real. Oh, boy. Damn. Damn. Hi, Jibril. Come back from the afterlife just to watch Night Paradox. Yep. I seem to have that effect on people. I think I've talked about it on the stream before. I was not expecting this. This is not how things are supposed to go. When you quit for years, you're supposed to come back and you're all the way back at the start and you have nobody showing up to your streams. Instead, turns out people really like Night Paradox. People really enjoy her. And I'm not used to that. I'm into it, though. I'm very into it. I'm into it far more than you understand, chat. I'm so fucking into it. I'm so fucking into it. It's so hot. Okay. That's besides the point. That's besides the point, chat. Get your heads out of the gutter. I don't get off on having attention directed toward me. No. Chat. Not true. It's not true. Chat? No. And if you think I'm lying, you're wrong. You're wrong. Chat. God damn it. Thank you for the gift sub, Venny. Hi, Raven. Hello. We're talking about how I get horny whenever people give me attention. Did the counter go up? I don't know if the counter went up that time. I think it did. I think it did. So maybe it's just... I don't know. It did? Okay, good. Excellent. We may have something in common. Yeah. I feel like that's more common than people realize on Twitch. A lot of people just really like getting attention. I'm one of them. So, the GOAT, the MF Doom enjoyer. Yeah. I love that guy. He's pretty super. I love MF Doom. I have, I just bought recently, I bought the new copy of Food on vinyl. I kind of don't talk about MF Doom too much on stream because, or like in content and things, because I think MF Doom, if you say on the internet that you like MF Doom, I know we're covering up Sir Topham Hatt right now. If you say that you like MF Doom, it's kind of like the most basic rap choice you could make. But it's like, yes, I also like a bunch of way more obscure rap artists. That doesn't make me more cool. Well, it does make me more cool, but that's besides the point. Like, MF Doom is also amazing. You know, him being very popular now does not change for that, you know? Now that TikTok has gotten their hands on him, I still don't know how to feel about that. But, yeah, I mean, some of the greatest rap albums of all time, you know? If you have not listened to an MF Doom album, go do it now. Before 2020 was niche internet nerd shit. Post 2020, it's now pop culture. Exactly. And the thing about all this shit, and I run into this a lot with the things I like, is I was the niche internet nerd shit person, okay? And then now everything that used to be that happened half the time is like TikTok culture, you know? And then people think you're lame for enjoying the thing that you were cool for liking 10 years ago, which is lame, you know? So, I mean, ultimately, I don't care, because I don't care about people's opinions, but I honestly love it when stuff I'm into gets popular, because then everyone gets to enjoy something I know is good, and I get to talk about it. That's true. And that's what I enjoy. I enjoy that part. I don't enjoy when people then turn around and think that, you know, suddenly it's uncool to like something that was very cool for years. Like, oh, I like a very independent underground artist, you know? And I feel like I run into that a weirdly high amount. Does anyone else remember when Neutral Milk Hotel was something that outed you as someone who browsed Mew? I do remember that because I was one of those people. I didn't browse Mew though. The thing about a lot of my music taste is I was never on Mew, but I picked up a lot of the things that Mew liked. So like I'm a huge Death Grips nut. They're never coming back, by the way. They are never, ever in a million years going to come back. I'm a huge Death Grips nut, but I was never really on 4chan, like, at all, thank Christ. I was on 4chan a little bit. Mostly for porn. So. But yeah, I was never really on Mew. But I heard about Death Grips because of memes, and I listened to Death Grips, and I was like, this is the greatest shit on the planet Earth. And they're never ever gonna come back. If you haven't listened to Death Grips, go do it. Go do it, please. Listen to Death Grips, please. Some guys peed on the Death Grips concert avenue and they just stopped, right? Yeah. I doubt it was because of that specific thing, right? I don't think they quit because some guy pissed at their concert. And there were like people showing up in like funny cartoon hats and shit. I think they just they kind of were no longer like indie and obscure and weird anymore, and I think being popular was never really what they wanted in the first place. Which is kind of, I can relate to that. I want a degree of success. I do not want to be like a 2 trillion billion viewer streamer, probably. Maybe I'll get there and I'll be like, actually, this is sick. But like, you know, and I think that's what happened to Death Grips, you know, and especially if you go back and you rewatch a lot of those old interviews with them, they are clearly just out here to make a statement and to say a thing, and that's it. It's kind of like Rage Against the Machine. Like, Rage Against the Machine is never coming back either, because they said what they had to say. God damn it! The fucking thing doesn't... It broke again! Ah! Awesome. Why does it keep doing that? You know, Rage Against the Machine, they said what they had to say. Zach De La Rocha shows up on like collaborations with other artists sometimes. Apparently they can't agree on what they want their new album to be, and that's it. Like, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, poor Death Grips, man. Death Grips fandom fucking sucks, I can tell you that much. Like, if I had people showing up to my concerts wearing like propeller hats and carrying cartoonishly large lollipops and shit, I wouldn't want to be an artist either. I'd be like, fuck these people. You know? Why am I singing to these people? You know? I just saw Death Grips are making a second album. I hope they did, because that album was called The Money Store, and it came out in 2010. Or 2012. So. Never really sure what is and isn't popular, especially when it comes to music. I mean, like Nickelback, when people were shitting on it, but now people are reevaluating Nickelback. And I don't think Primus has ever been unpopular. Okay, 7th album, yeah. I was about to say. The High Dragon Man, by the way. I haven't actually listened to a lot of Primus. Like at all. So. Fun fact, there's an item referencing the band in my favorite game, WoW Classic. It's named Death Grips, gives you 22 strength and makes you immune against getting disarmed. Is the plate armor type, and I think it has 422 armor. That's funny. I like that. Does ex-military count as an LP or an EP? It's an EP. It's too short. It's not long enough to be an LP. It doesn't count. And even on... There is an incredibly, insanely rare vinyl copy of ex-military, and I think there's like less than 200 of them or something, and it's still an EP because it's too short. So, if you don't know what the difference between an LP and an EP is, by the way, EP is extended play, LP is long play. So any album that... I think an EP is more like 30 minutes. Somewhere around there. But yeah, ex-military is an EP. Yeah, it's EP. I'm never gonna hear that the same way again. God damn it, EB. I guess I can admit this now because it's not like anybody's gonna come after me for it. But I do think it's funny. So my my copy of Bottomless Pit, one of the Death Grips albums, my copy of Bottomless Pit is still, to this day, the original, like, leaked copy of Bottomless Pit that came out, I think it was like a week before the album was supposed to come out. And some guy just, like, uploaded it, and I got it off of Facebook in high school. And so it's, like, missing one song. And I have never bothered to change it. It's still the exact same goddamn one. I need to actually get a copy of that album. I still think that story is really funny. Like, I always think about that every time I go back to listen to Bottomless Pit. Damn. That was the last one of their albums I really liked, because, like, Year of the Snitch, I thought was okay. I don't think they have any bad albums. My favorite is still The Money Store. If you're wondering what my favorite Death Grip song is, by the way, it's The Cage. I don't know why it's The Cage. It just is. It just is. I love The Cage. That one and, like, Hacker I really like. Okay, if I keep rattling off songs from The Money Store, it's gonna be cheating. Ring a Bell. Ring a Bell is really good. Yeah. I need to listen. Now I want to listen to Death Grips again. I have the vinyl copy of The Money Store, and it came with, like, a giant paper censor bar over the titties, and you have to take it off. And then my mom was looking through my records, and she was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I was like, "It's peak." Mom, that shows you. It's the best album ever, The Money Store. 10 out of 10, Anthony Fantano. It's been a good while since we had a Tool release. I've never listened to Tool. If you can believe it, I have never listened to any Tool. I know I should. I just haven't. Yeah, I've never listened to any Tool. I probably heard a couple singles of theirs, but as far as actual albums, never listened to any Tool. If you want to bully me some more, I've only listened to I've listened to a grand total of 2 Black Sabbath albums and 2 Alice in Chains albums. Alice in Chains. And one of them I didn't even like. I did not like Dirt by Alice in Chains. And I know that's, like, the most unpopular opinion ever, or whatever that album's called. Let me check. I didn't even think that album was bad. I thought it was yeah, it is Dirt. I thought it was, like, a very well executed album. I just didn't fuck with it. But I did fuck with Jar of Flies. I loved Jar of Flies, like, a lot. Jar of Flies is one of my favorites. So I don't know what the fuck was my problem with Dirt. I need to just go listen to it again, I guess. I probably just wasn't paying good enough attention or some shit. Because, you know, one thing I noticed is, like, if music is background music for me, then I tend to not click with it, but then I'll listen to it again just on its own. And then I'm fucking with it, you know? What the hell, Night? Them Bones is so banger. It is. You're not wrong. Yeah, Jar of Flies is still my favorite. Alice in Chains is meh. Don't at me. Fair. I've not listened to a lot of their music, like, what, you know, in general. Okay, when I get the new laptop, we're getting into a VC and listening to the entire Sabbath discography. Fair. I liked those Black Sabbath albums I listened to, because I listened to Paranoid, and I listened to, it's not Master of Puppets, that's Metallica. I listened to, Master of Illusion, or whatever. Right? That's the name of it, I think. So, more about the Black Sabbath than Alice. Yeah, I liked it, I just, you know. I listened to Master of Illusion on a car ride, and I think that was also part of the problem, is whenever I listen to something on a car ride, then it's just in one ear out the other. I think I've told this story on stream before, but I'll tell it again because it is funny and sad. So, the first time I listened to Paranoid was actually a couple months ago. Because I had heard like Iron Man, the single, because everyone and their grandma has heard that song, but I'd never listened to the album like front to back, right? So I'm at work and I'm working on stuff and I have some downtime and I just, I put in my earbuds, my IEMs, and I have my little digital audio player, right? And I just threw on Black Sabbath Paranoid, listened to it, and I said to myself, wow, this album is fantastic. This is an excellent album. I can't wait to this is an excellent album. I can't wait to look up what the rest of the Black Sabbath albums are. It's pretty sweet. So then I Google Black Sabbath, and then what shows up at the very top of my search results? Ozzy Osbourne died. Literally the day I listened to a Black Sabbath album for the first time, and he's fucking dead. I killed Ozzy Osbourne. That was my bad, guys. Sorry. That was a little oopsie on my part. I know. I did that. That was my fault, actually. So, oopsie doopsies. My fault. It was not intentional. Okay? It was not part of the plan. Why does it keep doing that? The counter is so fucked up. All right, Velvet, get the Necronomicon. We're bringing him back again. I was at work, the zoo, when I got told about it. Left work early. Fair. I didn't realize people were so, like, in love with him. Because I've never really had that attachment to any celebrities. But I definitely learned that day that people love the shit out of Ozzy Osbourne, man. It's fair. I'm not criticizing it. It's fair enough. So, Heaven and Hell is fantastic. Is that a Black Sabbath one? Oh, it's a Dio one? Okay, fair. I have a Dio story, sort of. Basically, Dio era Black Sabbath. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So, like, I'm thinking about, like, Dio the band itself. I actually own one Dio album because I found it at a thrift store. Years and years ago, like when I was in, I think, 10th grade. That was when the JoJo anime was, like, at peak meme. And that was unironically the first time I ever listened to a Dio album, was because Dio JoJo. I had never heard of them before. I have to admit, and this is disturbing for me to admit, but I have to admit it, a lot of my music taste is fucking JoJo. A lot of bands I only ever heard of because of JoJo. And I don't know how to feel about that. It's kind of a dark thing to realize. It's like realizing that your entire life was a lie, you know? But yeah, quite a few JoJo characters are named after albums, and I've listened to quite a few. That I learned about Enigma because of JoJo Part 5. If you've never listened to Enigma, they're like an ambient pop band. Not even ambient, it's like super experimental, weird ass music. And one of my favorite albums actually is the album that the Part 5 ending song is from. So, yeah. Wonder how many weebs discovered King Crimson through JoJo and got confused. I'm one of them. But I love King Crimson. I love In the Court of the Crimson King or whatever the fuck. I like how I'm like, oh, I love King Crimson, and I instantly forget the name of the album. But that album is excellent. I remember for years, though, it wasn't on streaming. So I didn't listen to it too often. I only listened to it like once in a while because I didn't know how to pirate music yet. Yeah, it wasn't on streaming. It is now. I guess they got their shit figured out. So yeah, I love that. I love that album a lot. I love a lot of that like prog rock type shit. I'm super into prog. I'm into prog far more than I care to admit. I am that motherfucker with the black Dark Side of the Moon Pink Floyd shirt. You know? I am that person. So, I showed a friend in the Court of the Crimson King, and when 21st Century Schizoid Man came on, she was like, OMG Kanye. Fair. Fucking Kanye, man. If we're talking about music, I hate that I have like an appreciation for Kanye now that he is like a crazy person. Because I've gone back and I've listened to some of those albums. I think like Graduation and The College Dropout are some of like the greatest rap albums ever made, and I can never listen to them. I can never listen to him because he's an asshole. You know? And I even like the 2016 one, Yay. I like that one. When I was in high school, I loved Kids See Ghosts. I loved Kids See Ghosts so much. Like, very deeply loved that album. And apparently we're never, ever, ever gonna get another one because Kid Cudi or whoever it was on that album hates Kanye. Fucking hates his ass. And he's like, no, I'm not working with you again. Damn. Fair enough. I can't blame the man. So. Oh, I have my notes. 1 second. Night Paradox and Allergies. The dynamic duo. King Crimson is interesting. Went from being a prog rock band in the 70s to sort of odd Talking Heads like band in the 80s. Yeah, I've gone through some of their discography and I've noticed that. It's weird. And I don't know how I feel about it. I just super like, I never like that when artists not only go off in a different direction, but then kind of don't do it great, you know? I'm totally fine when musicians go off in a whole other direction. I think it's great, but you need to like do it well. You can't just like do it bad, you know? So, yeah, I don't need more Kanye, but My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy and Kids See Ghosts changed my life. Fair. I associate Kanye with the weirdest thing, which is the now demolished Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket roller coaster at Universal Orlando. And I associate that with him because for years, even after Kanye went crazy, they had you could pick Stronger by Kanye West to play on that roller coaster, and that was the one I always picked because I love that song. And then like a couple years ago, they ended up taking it off, I guess because, yeah, he's crazy. And then they changed all the songs anyway, and so then the song I was always picking was The Black Parade, because of course I would pick The Black Parade. Look at me. Look at me, chat. Do you think I'm not a My Chemical Romance stan or something? Come on, chat. I would love to go to an MCR concert. I would be fucking here for it. Okay? Okay? I would do so many things. I picked Bring Me to Life or Rollin'. Fair. Rollin' is good on that ride, or was, I guess. Again, it has been very demolished now. A lot of bands reinvented themselves in the late 70s and 80s. Just look at Genesis and Yes. Yeah, exactly. I have I found a copy of The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway by Genesis. And I listened to it once in high school, and I think I did not understand a single goddamn thing that album was trying to tell me. It went completely over my head. But yeah, I liked that record well enough. I just didn't fucking understand any of it. And then now I like Genesis a lot more. You know, I respect what they were going for. So, what would be worse? Be a big streamer where you have like Ninja or Pokemon level status, or a local celebrity where people know who you are and love and support you? I mean, it depends on your perspective, I guess. You know? I would rather be a smaller streamer, but still be able to like do videos and things like as my job. We'll see. That would require 2,000 average viewers, probably. You know, so we'll see. I've been thinking about that a lot recently. I think I kind of missed the boat on blowing up like some of these VTubers do, you know, or did back then, back when I was a baby. But at the same time, there was not a chance in hell that I would have been able to sustain that. Let's say mentally ill 19, 20-year-old Night Paradox shoots up in popularity and becomes like a 2,000 viewer streamer. She would have died. Either figuratively or literally. She would have crashed the fuck out. So, in a way, I'm kind of glad it didn't happen. So, I need a big platform so I can yell at people and get slandered on Fox News based. My ass could end up on Fox News. That'd be really funny. I would hate getting recognized out in the street. Yeah, fair. You know? I was thinking about this same topic because I was out on the town. I went outside, disturbingly enough, and I walked past a local haberdashery or whatever, and they were playing music there. It was like a little concert thing. It was like an independent band, and you know, they had like a room full of people hanging out and drinking and watching them. And I was like, it would be kind of neat to do that, but like VTuber. Just like have like a really big screen and have like VTuber up there, and I'm like taking, you know, questions and shit. Stand-up comedy. I think that would honestly be kind of fun. Okay, you know what I just thought of? This is the stupidest possible thing. I gotta find it. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Here. I gotta find him. Where is he? Where is the large man? Okay. Billy Joel, by the way, Venny. I like Billy Joel a lot. Billy Joel's good shit. Okay, here. Look at this. Look at... I know. You can't see it right now. Look, okay. This is also speaking about Universal Studios. I guess we're just talking about Universal. They opened like a new like kids land thing, and I got to like see it like when it opened, and I thought to myself, this is just VTubers. I'm fairly certain this guy is back there with like HTC Vive trackers, and he's probably got like some sort of iPhone tracking or something. I'm fairly certain it's just VTubers.
And then totally train the recruits.
Look at this.
All right, okay. Find Ling Ling, train the recruits. Oh.
Look, it's just VTubers.
All right. I could do some...
So imagine this, but Night Paradox.
You must be the new recruits. Oh,
This is the future of content.
I was going to have a whole thing and ready, and it's so great to see you. Oh, Master Shifu is going to be so thrilled. Wow. Well, hi.
Entertaining the 5 people in the room.
The Dragon Warrior, and today is a special day. Master Shifu told yours truly to teach.
I swear to fuck that it's... Look, it's Vive tracking. Look, it's full body. It even tracked his leg.
See the
It has to be.
Babysitting my cousin Ling Ling right now.
And yes, this is supposed to be a Jack Black impression.
So if you guys see Ling Ling, will you just shout Ling Ling, okay? Yeah.
He's doing his best, okay?
Thanks.
All right, not everybody is cut out to be a VTuber.
Let's get it cooking.
I don't know, though. I feel like this is the ultimate VTuber gig.
Yeah, all right.
Because you're getting to work for a large multinational media corporation and do
There it is.
live stand-up comedy for small babies, I guess.
Like a carrot.
You know, it's a stable career.
A crunch in your
It's pretty good money in it, probably. That's a lie. That's definitely a lie.
just so you know. All right. Let's drop one. Oh, no.
When people say, oh, I want to go corpo, this is what they mean.
15-minute rule.
This is what they're actually talking about.
It'll be fine. All right. Let's
Okay.
see what
Enough of that. Like, so yeah, just imagine that, but it's Night Pair of Ducks. God damn it, it did it again. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm really, really, really mad. If any of you know what that's a reference to, you're old, like me. It's not janky enough to be true peak mocap, for real. I gotta admit, I don't really watch a lot of HoloLive stuff, but I've been seeing what they're doing with, like, their motion capture and shit. If you have not seen any of that, it's insane. It's legitimately insanely impressive. I cannot imagine how expensive it is. But it's very clearly, like, full-on, like, mocap suits with... it looks like they're running in, like, an Unreal Engine environment, you know? And it's honestly very cool. I'm a pretty big fan of that. I would love to do something like that someday. That would be wonderful. We'll see. I'm gonna, like, build my own version of that with, like, a box of scraps. I have plans for it. It's gonna be a cool $1,000 to get all the bits I need, but I think it would be cool to have, like, big screen stand-up events at conventions. They kind of do. I've been to a couple conventions. Like, I was at Holiday Matsuri. I wonder if I can find a clip of that. I was at Holiday Matsuri, and that's what they do. Is they have like a whole VTuber area, and then they have like a big stage, right? They have a big stage, and they have the talent. Apparently Iron Mouse was at last year. I didn't get to go last year, so I didn't get to see Mouse. The line would have been 7 years long anyway. Oh, Giga was there? That's cool. Okay. Now I'm just looking at convention shit. Yeah. Orlando area convention mentioned, for real. I love that though. If I ever get the opportunity to go to a convention, I would absolutely love to go. Probably, I don't want to say never gonna happen, but we'll see. I would love that a lot. Night Paradox built a mocap rig in a cave with a box of scraps. I think I've thought about that recently, and I promise we're gonna play the video game at some point here. I've thought about that recently. I think more than anything, I kind of like being a VTuber comedian. An evil comedian. You know? That's what I like. Cause like you've got VTubers who are like hot and like soft and who are chill and who are not so chill, and I kind of like being funny. I like to be silly and goofy. So, and I like taking questions and giving my weird opinions on things. So, if I ever want to go to a convention, it would be at least minimum 10K Canadian. Living in a rural, remote town kind of sucks. I'm sorry, Velvet. I hope you can go to a convention someday. You deserve it. I like the idea of VTubing so I can look like shit at Walmart, and I like being funny, for real. Why would you look like shit at Walmart? We were talking about in the last stream, people taking their significant others on Walmart dates. I'm still not over that. Yeah, man. That is a nice thing about VTubing. You don't gotta do makeup. You don't gotta do shit. You know? You just show up and be your full, authentic self. You're a star. You're a star. So, I'd like to be a comedian as well. There's the problem of me not being funny, though. Skill issue. Skill issue. Unironically. Not to bully you, but, we're gonna, like, bully you a little bit, EB. We're gonna bully you in a loving, wonderful way because I believe in you. Is that you should never, ever in a million years say that you are not something or can't be something, because all of this is a learned skill. I do not believe ever in a million years in the idea of people are just talented, because there is no such thing as talent in the world. The talent has never in a million years been a thing. You can learn anything that you set your mind to. You just have to set your mind to it and force yourself to learn it, and that's the problem, you know? But it's not like when I started VTubing, I was like a god at being funny, you know? I was just depressed and sad and had no friends, and some of those things are still true, but, you know, so, it's just a skill. It's like learning math. That's a bad example because I'm bad at math. But, you know, you get what I mean. You can learn how to be funny, EB. Chat, do you want to see the very first Night Paradox stream? Do you want to see it? I think I still have it unlisted. Here, let me pull it up. I was bad at math. It led to me failing college. Fair. Is this playlist over? Okay, the music is just starting from the beginning. Yes, you're going to see the OG model. You're actually going to see the OG model, because this was before I even realized I was a supervillain. The original plan was to be uwu cutesy baby girl, and that plan ended up not happening. Okay. Wait a minute. The 3D bright purple hair. Yup. That's how I know that you're old and you've been here for a while, because, yeah. Okay, here we go, chat. Here we go. This is real. This is a real thing you're about to see on the video screen right now. I was 19. I'm not shitting you. I was 19 years old when this was made. And I mostly did it as a joke. I mostly did it because it was the middle of COVID and I had nothing better going on. And it is officially 1:15. I think we'll leave the music on for a bit, so... Hello! This is me! Hi, my name is Night Paradox. Some of you watching this may know me by a completely different name, but... yeah. I had to change it due to current events, so don't worry about it. I don't even want to go into that story. Let's be real. Today we're going to be playing Monster Hunter Stories, which is a very, very good game. Came out in, I believe... I did kind of cook with the hoodie. I'll say about the hoodie. It's kind of like Pokemon mixed with Monster Hunter. I made that texture myself. I made the whole model myself. The Android version. BlueStacks, which is sort of an Android virtual machine. Night hoodie merch when? So I wish. We're going to turn the music someday. On now. We'll get there. The funny game music back on. Da, 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 da. Oh my god, I'm so cute. Click all the buttons. I like how even back then I was having trouble with buttons. All right. And there we are. There's the video game too. Oh my god! So, Yeah, and we're playing Monster Hunter Wilds because, or Monster Hunter Stories because I was playing Monster Hunter Stories at the time, and I was like, oh, it'd be kind of fun to play Monster Hunter Stories. And then back then, I like the model clipping off the OBS down here. Back then, I was in a really toxic, bad Discord server, and I very distinctly remember posting that I was starting to stream and just getting bullied by those people. And that was like part of the reason I was no longer in that server. I like how even then, though, you can see I've kept the exact same overlay layout. It's kind of funny to see how little has changed. Like, I kept it all exactly the same, you know? I just, you know.
4 hours, 44 minutes, but it's really
It does work.
just sort of
I've just, like, refined it over time.
stuff at the beginning, really. So,
That's not the same kind of toxic Discord I was in at all.
he kind of
Yeah.
tells you what
I've been in far too many toxic Discords, I care to admit. This game is really fun, by the way. It's on PC now.
If you want me to know anything, or if the game audio is...
I love the oh, feel free to drop a chat message if you want to know anything, or if the game audio is messed up, and I'll respond to it. Wow. Great job. Love that. Iconic. So, okay, here, I'll give you one more. Here, I gotta pull it up. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, no. Yes? No? Maybe so? Which one is it? I gotta find it. It's not that one. So, after Stories, we played Generations Ultimate for a while. And, eventually I did... You're still doing the audio thing? That's true. I still have trouble with audio, god damn it. Audio is not easy. Okay. Oh man, do I have it? Where is it? I'm trying to find the very first villain one. I might not actually have it. Oh no, wait, I remember. So, villain was like halfway through one of these streams. Okay, here. Oh, I found it.
Say it bad.
Villain. Here. I know you can't see it. I found it. All right. Here.
Here's the new girl.
I like how... Wow, I already had so many people.
Here is her new design. I had a whole bit planned out, but I think I'm just gonna put her on. There she is. Well, bam. I can kind of make her smile. Her whole thing is she's a bit more edgy.
Wow.
But I can kind of make her smile.
Wow.
I think this one fits me a bit more. I'm not really like a cutesy anime girl, as much as I like to be. I say fuck.
Okay.
I'm not pure. I say a fuck. I say a bad word. So, I think she might be more up my alley. And plus, you know, you can turn on this face and then I look like I'm
gonna
about to
die.
beat the fuck out of you. Which is always
can't.
good.
Oh my god!
You know, gotta have that in life. Holy shit, there's a lot of quests.
Alright.
What time is it?
Alright, get her off the screen. Get her off the screen! No more! I can't do it! Oh. So yeah, so the point being that everyone always praises me for being funny and whatever. I had to learn that shit. I had to learn how to be entertaining. Chat. EB. I had to learn. The point is that I had to learn these things. And you can learn too. Chat. EB. You can learn. God damn. I'm trying to point. Come on. This hand tracking sucks. You can learn. I believe in you. I believe in you. I'm evil, but I believe in you anyway. Huh? Skyrim belongs to the Lord. I say fuck. I say the bad word. A mean. Yeah, that's the best Night Paradox quotes ever. I say a fuck. I say the bad word. I'm mean. Those are the best quotes. I may have come up with other little phrases across the years, but that's still the best one. Ugh! Anyway. I'm gonna go on BRB for a minute. And then... and then we're gonna play Ghost in the Shell. Fuck!
Talking the kind of unconscious poetry that only good music can speak.
Have a good one, Jibble. Alright, we're gonna pray. Pray that it will work properly. What the shit is going on? Megiddo! Megiddo with the raid! Wait a minute! Hello, Megiddo! Perfect timing! Holy shit, we're about to go back to the game. Hello, Raiders! Hello! Okay, wait a minute. I get to play with my new toy. Raiders? Raiders! Are you ready? Are you ready? Hello, Raiders! My name is Night Paradox, the world's most evil supervillain. And you're about to be inducted into my army of minions, Raiders. Hello. Hello. It is your responsibility to drop a follow here at the Night Paradox epic, amazing Pogger stream. You have to become one of my evil minions. I, Night Paradox, the world's most evil supervillain, command you to do it. That is what you must do, Raiders. You know what you must do. Do it! I love doing that. That's so much fun. You're getting dizzy. Fair. Did you like the creepy music? Did you like that? I added that for effect. Did you like the creepy music? Cause I did. I did like that. It was very nice. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Okay. Anyway, let's get the funny game going. I'm really hoping that it will just kind of cooperate here. Come on. Video game. I believe in you. Vid-hee-ho game. There we go. I'm gonna go change now. I got scared. I got scared. The VTuber stream, it got me scared. That would be a bit much. I imagine there are live streams that are just outright terrifying. I don't know. I feel like that would be too stressful myself. That would be too much. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna play more Ghost in the Guy. Ghost inside the guy. So, last time when we streamed this, we discovered that this game is weird and kind of whack. Ghost in your pants. Ghost in your dingus. Wait, were we playing on hard mode the entire time? Are you fucking shitting me? Is that why this game was bullshit? Have we been playing on hard mode? Oh my god. Nope, sorry, Ebi. Your dingus is getting taken right now. Alright. I remember, last time on Dragon Ball Z, we were about to play as Bato, and I was like, I don't ever want to play this video game again. And now we're playing the video game again.
Status report. What's your current situation? The monorail was hit by a virus and went out of control. It's heavily damaged, and I'm clinging to the wall with a banged-up Tachikoma. I can't even hear the Major.
You know her. She's probably inside carrying out her own independent investigation.
Boss man, want me to come give you a
Boss man. I like how he calls him.
Ain't there anybody else?
Pazu, Boma, and Saito are currently running round-the-clock stakeouts on people.
Like, of all things.
Consider yourself on your own.
Then that must mean you've got loads of faith in us.
The jamming barrier from that radio tower is causing your cybercom blackout. Since there's no
This music is a vibe. This game's soundtrack so far has been kind of whack, but this soundtrack in particular has been good.
That's got to be the place where they manage all the information that comes into the autonomous region too.
Go to the control room and obtain information on any items that came into the region.
Did I just like force fem you on accident, Evie? Kind of peak, actually. What?
Roger.
Fan of Sunny Star Scout, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the lair. Thank you for signing the contract to become one of my evil minions. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alicia Lynn, welcome back to the lair. How you doing? We're playing more Ghost in the Shell.
You're busted up from the shock when we escaped. Be quiet and stay out of sight.
Are you guys able to hear like double audio, by the way?
I'll be waiting with low expectations.
Or is the audio good? Because I changed a couple things and it should be fine. All good? Okay, good. Very good. You are a ghost in the shell. That's true.
Roger. I can't believe they even got a
I mean, in terms of my canon, yes, because if you didn't know, in the lore, every body of mine is like a new body that I just transport my consciousness into. So I am a ghost in the shell.
Well, I can't say that I don't enjoy it.
It's true. All right. It's time for more high-quality early 2000s first-person shooter gameplay. Or third-person shooter. I do have to admit, this game is surprisingly competent. I thought it was gonna be way shittier than it actually is. Like, it's still not the best thing ever. But it's surprisingly really kind of fun. I was expecting trash. Because I already knew that the PS2 game was, or the PS1 game was good, but I didn't know the PS2 game was kind of alright. So, let me call Ray Parker Jr. Bustin', 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 bustin' makes me feel good, feel good. Bustin', 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 bustin'. Bustin', bustin', bustin'. I ain't afraid no sleep. I ain't afraid no bed.
That's some serious encryption.
Freaky ghost bed. I ain't no sleep. I ain't afraid no bed. I hope my chat right now knows what the flying fuck I'm even talking about. Bustin', bustin', bustin' makes me feel good, feel good, feel good.
If you fall, you'll be in real trouble.
Yeah, I know. If I fall 800 miles down a ravine, I'm gonna die. Shocker. Oh, shit. I think we need the grenade launcher. Oh, this is not going so hot. There was this guy back here had one. Oh, wait, no. We just go down the stairs. Okay, that makes more sense. Say he's breaking down on a camel's back. They just have to go because they don't know whack.
There are a few places to run in the investigation.
Have you guys heard? I'm sure you've heard the Ghostbusters song. Have you ever heard the Okay, EB hasn't heard it. All right, we got to educate EB. Okay, real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Okay, wait a minute. Real quick, we're going to educate you, EB. Yeah, yeah. This is an old Neil Cicerega song. This is a real thing you're about to see on your video screen.
Ray Parker Jr. Here we go with Ghostbusters.
We're educating EB. This is what I was referencing. Here we go. It's time for peak. The ghosts are kind of cute, yeah. The ghosts are kind of cute, yeah. Bustin', 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 bustin'. This is classic. Sleeping in your bed. Sleeping in your bed. It's in your bed, Evie. Bustin', 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 bustin'. We gotta get to where it gets peak. Same. Sleep. I ain't afraid of no bed. No bed. Freaky ghost bed. Oh my god. Feel good, feel good, feel good, feel good, feel good, feel good, feel good. Oh god, wait. I want one more. I want the actual best Neil C. Sarega song, which is this one. Wait, I want the music video. Yeah. I aspire to have the level of brain rot he has. There are so many layers to this. Bees! Before you get bees! Oh my god. Okay. It does kind of slap, doesn't it? Okay, EB, you've been re-educated now. I hate this sound effect. EB has officially been re-educated. She can be allowed back into the environment. Oh my god, this sound effect is horrible. Please stop. Please stop making that sound with your feet. You've been lobotomized is what you've been. That's true. Re-education complete. Oh god, I hate this sound effect so much. This makes me viscerally uncomfortable. Holy fuck. Get me out of here. Get me... Good... Oh, it's even worse. When he punches, it's even worse. How is it still horrible? What is going on in this game? There is not a vent on the planet Earth that sounds like this. Oh my god! Get us out of here! Oh, it's even worse! Oh my god. Yeah, there should be a mod that just replaces all of those with the fucking metal pipe sound.
6 months ago, the amount of freight coming into the region jumped sharply.
According to the records provided by intelligence, that corresponds to the period when the misappropriations began.
Oh, those bastards.
What was inside that cargo, on the double.
Misappropriating things. Son of a bitch. We gotta get them. We gotta get them, chat. We gotta get those guys for misappropriating shit. Damn. Sorry, buddy. He just, like, walked directly into that. Sorry, dude. EB's being horny in my chat. EB Gremlin on Twitch is being horny in my Twitch chat right now. This is disturbing news. Ah! You're not? You're gonna deny it? You're gonna deny it? Okay. Okay. Okay, EB. Okay. I see how it is. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. There we go. You plead the fifth? Well, that doesn't work in this court of law. All right? Mainly because there is no law here. I don't pay attention to any of that legal mumbo jumbo. The IRS can't take me. No copyright law in the universe can stop me. Oh. Shit. 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 Kill. Kill. Oh my god. We're getting swarmed from all sides. We're getting ass blasted from every possible direction at the same time. Violently. We're having small objects thrust into our body in all directions. At a rapid pace. Want to do this hard way? Plead the Second Amendment. That's what's up.
Hopefully this will get the elevator to function.
That's one big mother of a floodgate.
Looks like it's designed so that thing opens and shoots out water when the dam is in operation.
Ah. Well, I'm glad this game just tells you exactly where to go, because otherwise it would be fucked. Whenever there's a game we play on stream that doesn't tell me exactly where to go, it always becomes an issue, because I don't know. It's something about also streaming at the same time makes me completely incapable of following any directions. Ugh. Kill. Murder. I think I'm getting the hang of this game now. I say as I have 50% health, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. There's no issues. It's great. Chat, I urge you at any traffic stop or otherwise when you see an officer of the law to plead the Second Amendment. I, as the live streamer, do say that I don't co-sign to this, but it would be very funny. It would be a very eventful day if that's what you did. Kill. Yeah, I have to admit this game is kind of growing on me because I remember during the last stream I was kind of unimpressed, but I don't know. As time has gone on, I've actually been finding it kind of neat. There is certainly something about just a simple game, you know? A simple, teeny tiny little baby-sized game where all you do is run around and be brain dead. There's not even like cover mechanics or anything, which I think is kind of interesting. I mean, so many of these games always had, you know, I guess this was before Gears of War, actually. This is just a simple little baby game for babies. Clearly babies should be playing this. Clearly. The gay Stapo got you. Owned, actually. Why'd my mouse just shut off? There it goes. What the fuck? That was weird. Okay. Sometimes I'm shocked the gay Stapo has not gotten me. I mean, if there's anybody who needs to get got by them, it's probably me. I feel like I warrant it. I do have Gears of War 1 on the Xbox 360, just need a controller. Yeah. For the Xbox 360 especially, yeah. You're gonna need that, Velvet. Oh. Nice. There we go. Ow! Holy shit. You just shot me in the face, dude. God damn. Weirdly, this is making me think of Resident Evil 4 now. It's making me think of that, like, last level in Resident Evil 4 where you're in the military base. And now I want to play Resident Evil. And I want to play Resident Evil, the new one that I don't have yet. I forgot that game was coming out, which is weird because I'm really excited to play it. I would like to play it. I want to only very rarely play, like, new games on the stream. And I think Resident Evil Village, or, God, Resident Evil Requiem is going to be one of them. Because, yeah. You know? I am kind of wary of playing newer games, though, because I think I've said on here before, but the real purpose of playing games on stream is I record the footage separate so that I can turn it into, like, reviews and shit. And the thing with big games, like big popular games, is, you know, everybody and their grandma has like done a video about it, so it's hard to stand out, you know? So that's why I've been doing old people games for old people, because it does help you stand out a bit more. And I find old people games for old people interesting, because I am old, as you know. I'm the oldest 24-year-old alive. Okay, this level is officially pissing me off. Where the hell are we supposed to go? I like the action-packed music is still going, by the way. There is nothing going on. Elevator? Nope. Oh. There we go.
It's damaged worse than I thought.
The dam was built before the war, you know.
Oh.
Still, it was built with the latest methods back then. I don't think it'll be that easy to destroy.
Kill! Kill! The geriatric 24-year-old has dementia and forgot where to go. Yeah. Honestly, I would not be shocked if I turn out to be one of these people who has, like... Because you can get dementia before you're, like, 80. I would not be shocked if I'm one of those people. It would not shock me whatsoever to find out that information. What the hell? Okay. Early onset? Yeah, I'm already expecting it for myself, Sam. I think a lot of that is, like, ADHD and shit. Because, like, ADHD and trauma. Trauma fucks with your memory, like, really bad. Which apparently is something I get to deal with, which is awesome. It's truly the best thing ever. Because, yeah, my memory is really bad. I somehow remember to stream at the correct times, which is good. It would be very funny if one of these days I'm just like, oh yeah, I was supposed to stream today. Oops. Well, sorry chat. Sucks to suck. Sorry minions. Damn. Radio tower administration device.
Well, that's a surprise. I verified some weapon intel files that were left in the terminal. These guys even have a military anti-tank helicopter.
Anti-tank?
Yeah,
Anti-tank? I did figure out, if we end up not playing more of this game, which we may or may not play more of this game, I did figure out what I want to play next, which is Onimusha. I want to play the second one. And maybe actually do a replay of the first one just to have more footage of it. But at this point, I have replayed Onimusha 1 so many times, you know? Onimusha 2 is like the best one, and then Onimusha 3 is weird and has the guy from Leon the Professional in it. Like, just the actor is in it, which is really funny. And then I'd also like to play Onimusha 4, which is Dawn of Dreams. And apparently that game just becomes like Devil May Cry, which I'm here for, honestly. So. I got the whole package, trauma, ADHD, more than one person in my family who got it, and be it only a little physical damage to the brain. Well, yeah, you got the completionist run. You got the completionist run going on. I think in that case, if we're counting damage to the physical damage to the brain, I actually have the same thing too. So I mean, it's not a competition, but if it is a competition, I win, because I win everything, all the time. Automatically. Yeah, I win the Depression Olympics. 'Cause I win always.
There's a depot for monorail repair and maintenance supplies. There might be parts you can use to fix
I'm cooked, chat. 100% speedrun of Dementia, for real. I heard, I was at Halloween Horror Nights last year, a couple months ago, and they were just playing the caretaker music, that Dementia album. They were playing that just in the background of one of the areas, and I was like, oh shit, it's finally happening. It's come for me. The Dementia is here. Did I tell that story? Well, there you go. I forgot I told the story. That was unironically what I thought. I was like, oh shit. It's so Jover for Night Paradox. It's so Jover. Now I remember the album. It's a good album. I mean, it's good in terms of it is an incredible piece of art that is exquisitely well crafted. It's just also miserable. It makes me sad. It makes me so sad that I yawn when talking about it. What the fuck? Do we just have to backtrack through this whole area? Okay, no. We can't even go back that way. Okay, so I am not sure where we need to go then. Also, the fucked up demonic sound effect is hitting again. It's kind of quiet because I turned it down. This action-packed music while we friggin' turtle walk through these areas. Looks like we're about to shit our pants. Oh boy. Oh no. I just worry for my future self. They say that when you have dementia, you remember and relive your youth. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to it. But, yet again, it is what it is. I know I say that a lot, but that's just, it's how it goes, you know? It is what it is. Kind of no easy answers, you know? Just, such is life. I really have been thinking about things in that way a lot of the time. Is like we worry about a lot of stuff, but it's either that or life just doesn't happen, you know? Like, I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's like, you can do as much as you can to prevent stuff, but sometimes shit is just gonna happen. And at that point, I mean, it is what it is, you know? So you literally have no other thing, you know? It's not like you get to run up to God, you know, and be like, hey, fucker, I'm gonna kick your ass. This is like Duke Nukem. I'm gonna kick your ass. You know? So, it's better to just live your life, man. Live your life. That would be my advice. Don't worry about the possibilities, you know? Just smoke a lot of weed. Don't do that. Time to kick gum and chew ass. See, if I try to be the Duke Nukem guy, I end up as like the Halo announcer. Kill-tacular. I saw that he's on Cameo now, the like Halo announcer. Night Paradox streaming now. So cool. She's badass. She's eepy. Kill. 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 That's not kill. Okay, he's dead. We killed. I'm all out of ass. I'm just gonna kick gum. Right now. Oh, God. I'm looking over at my stream notes, and I have a thing. I gotta... wait a minute.
Jamming barrier goes down, the truth of what's going on inside will be exposed to surveillance satellites. I expect the enemy intends to defend the radio tower to the death.
Then the resistance is gonna get fiercer.
Mr. Matto, I'll come running as soon as I'm done with repairs, so you try to hang in there by yourself, okay?
What are you talking about? I'll have this wrapped up before you get here.
I'm trying to find a thing. I am trying to find a thing so bad. What the hell? Where was it? Okay, I'm gonna have to like say this off of my memory. This is not related to anything that was going on the stream. I just like wrote it down and I just looked over to my notes and I was like, I need to tell this story because it's true. That robot has such a puntable voice. Don't punt the Tachikomas. They're cute. They're cute. One of them is voiced by Ed from Cowboy Bebop. And another one's voiced by Jimmy Neutron. They're adorable. So there is a Netflix television show called All Hail King Julian, right? And it's related to the Madagascar cinematic universe of motion picture films. And it's about King Julian goes to its little adventures, right? Something I found out last night, that apparently the wacky adventures of King Julian from Madagascar lead to Russia getting hit with a nuke. That's a true thing. Apparently that does happen. Apparently they go onto a submarine and they accidentally leave the submarine at the bottom of the ocean, and then it gets taken over by squids or something, like evil squids or evil lemurs or evil monkeys, and then that leads to the entire state of continent of Russia getting hit with a nuclear bomb. I'm also looking now. Apparently some guy on Reddit did the calculations of like how big the bomb had to be to destroy Moscow. This is a real thing that happened in that show. Of course, why wouldn't they? True. Yeah, Russia got Julianed. I don't know why I felt the need to tell you that, chat, but that was a thing I found out last night as I was perusing reddit.com. And of course, I can't find the thread where I found it. Oh shit.
Training grounds at the base of the dam, huh? I'd say they pretty much just unmasked themselves.
Like how he just looked at it like, oh fuck.
Major, do you read me? The jamming barrier's down and the cybercoms are back online, so why does she... Is she lost and crying somewhere?
No.
I can hear you.
Oh, there's my wife!
What the hell? Where are you?
I'm right underneath your feet.
Yazawa?
This house was empty.
Oh my god, the game is finally good again.
I left there. Is that okay with you?
I like the way she said you, by the way. Is that okay with you? You? Why is she so cunty, huh? Why is she so cunty? Madness. Yeah, she's sassy.
He's out in the lower fields, apparently.
Lower fields?
That's what was written on the door of his empty room.
Where are you?
There's an office that was occupied by the regional director in the office block. I'm on my
Where are you?
That works out well then. Obtain the rice-related data from the terminal at the autonomous...
I'm sassy. I can be sassy. I can be a nice piece of sass. Huh? Chat? I can be sassy and devious. It's true. It's true.
This leads us to the assumption that he brought that micro-machine rice out of the Tohoku...
Nah, you can't. Lies. Actively incorrect.
It has to be somewhere in that region. Find out where it's being stored. And I want the complete background on the weapons that flowed into the area too.
Roger.
I'm gonna go
Roger.
ahead to the base of the dam. I saw something
It's
there
me,
that looked like a
Motoko
training ground.
Kusanagi.
You could also clean out the place. It'd be a big
I'm
help.
transgender.
I see the entrance to the office block.
Canonically, I'm not, but like, you have to admit, I am the most transcoded character who's not actually trans.
Roger that. It feels as
If
somebody
Night Paradox
anticipated
could,
our moves, and I don't
and is in fact training to be able to do so, she would also have big muscles and acrobatic moves like I do. Transgender.
Nothing to worry about. I'm going in.
There's been a lot of dismantling in the office block, even for the autonomous zone. There are also points where it's easy for the enemy to attack. Proceed with due caution.
Okay. Yet again with the Major's wacky-ass running animation. Why did they make her run like that? That is not how people run. Definitely not super soldiers.
Will do. By the way, I did some checking on my own, and I found that it's not very friendly at all.
I'll dig into it a little deeper.
Yet again, the music is demonic, by the way. Why, oh, why is it like this? I don't know. I feel like a Ghost in the Shell soundtrack. You don't need to make the music for crazy people, you know? Just have it be like rockin' electronic type music. Like, what is this? God damn it. Oh, no, I'm alive. Okay. I thought I died. I was gonna be so mad if I died, by the way. I was not expecting to fall down. Ugh. Kick. No, the most transcoded character that isn't trans ever is TF2 Heavy. True. True. I guess. I don't know which of those TF2 characters would be trans. I mean, Pyro is easy. Pyro's cheating, so we're gonna not count Pyro for this. Okay? Scout? I was thinking Scout too. Scout gives total vibes of like trying way too hard to be male, you know? Which is relatable. Scout is femboy, not trans. True. Fair enough. Fair enough. Twink does not equal trans. That's true. That is actively correct. Sniper? Sniper! I could see Sniper transitioning. Yeah. I think I could. What the fuck is this level, by the way? My bet is on the spy. Literally changes forms. Not wrong. What? Okay. We were discussing during the last stream, I never want to hear anybody on the planet Earth ever bitch about yellow paint ever again. No. Yellow paint is good, actually. Because, damn, I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go half the time. Ugh. There we go. Kick. 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 Yay. One day she disguises into a woman, likes it a little too much. That's the you're under arrest character we were talking about. Who's a cop who goes undercover as a girl and then discovers, oh, actually it's Peak. Yeah. Evie, were you here for the tale of how Night Paradox discovered that she was trans? Were you here for that? I don't think you were here for that. I don't think you were a minion yet. I unironically cannot remember if you were here. I don't think you were. Oh, damn it. I can tell that story again. That story's very funny. I was not. Regale the tale for me, please. So, back in the day, little baby Night Pair of Ducks, she used to live, or I guess still does, in like a really shitty small town, and her only friends were all alt-right losers, who thankfully she is no longer friends with. But back then, that was the only friendship she had, was people like that. So little baby Night Paradox is going to college, right? And little baby Night Paradox is taking a programming class for her degree, right? And lo and behold, she tells her alt-right friends this, and more or less instantaneously, little baby Night Paradox is getting bullied. She's getting bullied. And one of the things that they said on the fateful day was they said she should start wearing programmer socks. Little baby Night Paradox did not know what that was. She had no idea. She had never heard of the term before. So, she Googled it with the power of the internet, and it was on that day that she discovered what programming socks were. And it was like something had been activated within her brain holes. And so she ordered cheap, shitty Amazon programming socks. And also went to Hot Topic and spent far too much money on programmer socks. And that was how Night Pair of Ducks discovered that she was transgender. That's the true story. I discovered I was transgender because I got bullied. Damn. Damn. It really do be like that.
It's not hard to ID someone from the way they breach defenses. There's only one person
like,
capable of tracking you, Major. Just
you know.
Trace's whereabouts after the war.
Good idea.
But I like telling that story because it's funny. They secretly pushed you, but were too afraid of the alt-right regime to go against it. I don't think they thought that far ahead of it, but that would be very funny. Okay, but funny story, actually, I also took a programming class. I think transgender people are all just like attracted to programming for whatever reason. Computer science. I didn't even get far enough in my degree to go for CS. I never bothered with it. I got my associate's degree, and then I said, fuck college. College is for losers. I don't want to do that. That's for little bitches. Who the hell wants to go to college? Huh? I don't. So, retrospect, I should have gone to college. But, you know, I at least got my associates. Well, actually, I shouldn't have stayed because actually I did not have like a scholarship or anything to pay for my college. So actually it would have been all student loans. And I don't need any more of those. Yeah. In retrospect, I was trans the entire time. Yeah, I mean, I think it's very rare for people to like just decide like, oh, actually I'm transgender. No, it's more just that you always were that, you just didn't know. You know? But it was always a part of you. You know? You always were at least a little transgender. So, it's like when Gohan like unleashes his potential and becomes super overpowered. That's basically being transgender. It's basically the same thing, more or less. Maybe some of the details are a little different, but it's fine.
There's an Rice patent application file in there. You know they say that
I like how Rice is the enemy of the bad guys in this game. Of all things, it's Rice. What the fuck did the rice do to you guys? Come on. I love rice. Chat, yet again, you're gonna bully me because of my poor spending habits, but chat, I am legit planning on buying a like fancy rice cooker because I love rice that much. And the reason is because my parents' animals destroyed my rice cooker, my precious rice cooker. They destroyed it. So now I'm looking at getting a Zoji Rushi one, and those are like, at minimum, like $50. And they only go up in price. But it's worth it! It's for rice! As a Wasian, rice cooker is worth it 100%. Okay, so there you go. I'm not going to get bullied, huh? Huh? I'm not getting bullied at all about my rice eating habits.
The dismantling is further along than I thought.
Rice is worth it, okay?
Roger.
It's like those memes of like, she's worth it. And it's some like hot character who's also like a psycho or whatever. AKA me. That's my relationship with rice. I will do anything for good rice. I mean that. I will do anything. Fucking anything. As Puerto Rican, you won't get the hard bits on the bottom with a rice cooker. Exactly. But, like, if you're not... I mean, that's good for Puerto Rican stuff, but for, like, Asian cuisine, you don't want the hard bits, you know? You want only soft, you know? So, she's worth it versus I can fix her mentality. You know, I will say for the record, do not even attempt to fix me, and do not believe that you can do it. It's not happening. I do not need fixing. And even if I needed fixing, none of you are capable enough, okay? That's just the reality. None of you are strong enough. And I'm pretty sure you guys like that that I need fixing anyway. Knight could fix me, beat me the hell up. For real. I am immune to being fixed. Oh, shit. Fuck! My wife got hit in the damn face with a shotgun. Motherfucker. The rocket launcher guys are assholes. Those guys suck. You know, you're perfect just the way you are. Would you like some tea with honey in it before I tuck you? Hey, I could go for some tea and honey right now, man. I probably should have tea during stream more often. Considering that I have that tea kettle up here now. I bought a new thing of chai. I'm not going to call it chai tea. I already know somebody in my chat is going to murder me if I say chai tea. Chai tea? You're saying tea, bro. Would you like some coffee with some cream? I think about that fucking scene from Spider-Verse every fucking time I have chai. Because he is correct. You are not supposed to call it chai tea. Because then you're just saying tea. That's not what that is. It's just tea. Like, you hate that scene? Why do you hate that scene? I love that scene. Ugh. I need to rewatch that movie. I haven't watched it in like 2 years now. Ugh. Throw! There we go. Maybe? Yes? No? Maybe so? Throw! Yay! Alright, problem solved. It's not funny. Also, it's so overdone. Like, everyone has said it. It's so annoying. Fair. Well, as you know, I have the sense of humor of a grandma. Just like my taste in media. So, that would explain that. Oh, God.
This block was renovated by the workers who settled down here.
Give this girl a true.
Accurate map data on it. Use your own 2 eyes to verify things as you proceed.
You can tell I'm a grandma because we're playing a random PS2 license game right now. Because we've played other random license games before. I know for a fact we've played Battle for Bikini Bottom on stream. And I want to replay it, actually, because I want to redo that video I did on it. But at the same time, I think I want to redo that video because I have TISM for that game. And the problem with that is that, like, there is only so much gold from that mine, you know, that you can mine from that. I frankly do not need a remake of the Battle for Bikini Bottom video. There's just part of me that kind of wants to do it, you know? So, it's a thing. Remember getting the SpongeBob game on sale because of your video/stream? That means a lot to me, unironically. Because I've been having brainworms about... I'm about halfway through editing the next video, the Onimusha video. Maybe more like 1/3 through. I'm getting through it, and I hope to have it done relatively soon. And I've been having brainworms because it's like, oh, what if I put all this work into it and nobody gives a shit about it, you know? Because unironically, it has been a lot of work on that game. On that one video, I'm kind of unhappy about how much work it's been. I think it's just I'm doing too much, you know? I'm trying to make, like, big, impressive scripted videos about relatively long games while also streaming, while also doing art sometimes, while working. I may be an evil supervillain, but I have a job. So, you know, but I just need to give myself a little less grief about it. Ultimately, I'm doing this for free. This is my part-time little job thing that I do. So, I just need to be nicer with myself about it, you know? Ugh.
Major, that grain is micro-machine rice that was developed...
I'm kind of fucking with this game now, by the way. This got way more interesting once the combat started to get harder and more dynamic. Although I think the frame rate is like shitting its pants. I think it's because I look at the OBS feed, and I think sometimes if I'm tabbed out of the game, it runs worse. I'm not sure. But yeah, I know someone else said that about my my Klonoa video, and they said that they still think about the Klonoa video, and that video is like I think 4 or 5 years old now. And I never knew that anybody actually watched it, because it only has like 300 views, and like that's a decent amount for a small channel, but like I never realized. You know? So, it always means a lot to me to hear that the videos matter to people. You know, because ultimately that's what I want to do, is like spotlight shit that I think is cool. You know? I don't want to play all the like brand new games ever made. I want to play like games that I just think are neat, you know? So, and inspire other people to check them out. That's one of my favorite things about retro games is there's just so much cool shit that gets forgotten, you know? And I don't know. You gotta imagine this game that we're playing right now. It had to have taken like a couple years for these developers to make, right? And they kind of put their heart and soul into it, and then now here we are years later kind of memeing on it a little bit. You know. And I just find that interesting. Because, you know, you don't get your, like, Expedition 33s and so on and so forth without the whole history of Vidya games, you know? So, I just think they're neat. I just think they're rather interesting. Video games, they're rather cool. Cool and fascinating.
I learned something tracking the regional director these past few years.
Memes, the DNA of the soul.
Multiple times in Hanamaki. Do you suppose that both Goto and Fuwa are alive?
So that's it. Fuwa and Goto both presumed dead.
We're actually alive and continuing their research.
With Fuwa dead and Yazawa's whereabouts unknown.
I don't know if any of you have watched Thor High Heels on YouTube. But that's a channel I've really been taking interest and like inspiration from. For the videos. Because I really like her videos. I like how she just kind of talks about whatever the fuck. I'm into that vibe, you know?
Can you hear me, my good police officer? Only I am able to
She just totally does whatever the fuck she wants. And that's what I want to do. Chat, I don't want to go to school. I'm so tired. I'm supposed to wake up in an hour. Go to bed! Don't let me keep you awake. Evie!
I have a favor to ask of you people. You've detected my location.
Go the fuck to sleep.
Come here, hurry. If you don't,
No, I'll miss my butt. Oh. True.
I'd better hurry up.
I'd better hurry up. This is not even remotely how the character sounds. This is just a completely different fucking voice I'm doing. What the hell is even that? Why would you do this? After survive the day on caffeine alone. That's me most days, unironically. I have like a problem. Caffeine, coffee, energy drinks, and tea. That's what I survive off of, man. That's what I survive off of. I know I shouldn't have. It's okay, EB. I know I'm worth it. I drink a lot of Coke, that's for sure. Real. I'm drinking a Mountain Dew Baja Blast right now. Hashtag not sponsored. I don't think Mountain Dew even sponsors VTubers. I don't know if I would take a Mountain Dew sponsorship if they offered. So. I was about to go to sleep at 2 and you started your stream. Yeah. I, the American bastard. Oh no, we gotta play as fucking Bato again? God damn it. I don't want to play as Bato.
Well, now, I guess it's time to do some cleaning.
Okay.
Based on the findings, it's fairly obvious that intensive training was conducted here.
Hey, Bato, want me to record the results of your training?
I've been trying to,
Knock yourself out.
I've been trying to cut out the, like, sugary sodas, because there is most likely never going to be a reality where I just completely give up drinking soda. But I would at the very least like to, not drink the sugary ones. Because sugary soda, and I know the zero sugar ones are also bad for you, but like sugary soda is just straight sugar in liquid form, you know? And yes, it tastes yummy, but that's all it does. So I've been trying to at least have the zero sugar ones. And like my personal fucking Christ! My personal trainer made an excellent point, because she was like, Night Paradox, if you're gonna drink or eat something, have the thing that you drink or you eat have like a purpose, you know? Which I think is very wise advice. So, you don't want to chug the artery blocking potion? Yeah, not particularly. If I want to chug the artery blocking potion, then I want it to be like an active choice that I make, if that makes any sense. I don't want to just habitually chug the artery blocking potion, you know? I want it to be like, I am drinking the potion, I know the risks, and I want it, you know? Not that I'm drinking the potion because I got nothing better to do right now, you know? That's how they really get you, is the like inactive shit, you know? Missile launcher. Oh fuck. Oh my god! Oh my god! Well. Oh, we're out of ammo for it. Damn it. I'm always active. I stay getting cash. Real. I'm at least happy that like my weight has stayed relatively consistent over time, somewhat. I'm still overweight, but like I'm not getting more overweight. I just can't get less overweight, you know, which is lame, but it is what it is. Still working on it. It's tough, you know, especially when you have the depresso espresso. It's very hard. I mean, everybody knows about like the depresso espresso. Like, yeah, it makes you like sad and whatever, but it also makes like everything hard, you know? It's just less fun. I mean, none of it is fun. You know what I meant. I mean, I saw your silhouette. You didn't look chubby in any sense to me. True. Life is hard, but I'm harder. Ain't that the truth? I'm fully convinced that you just come here and are just packing heat the entire time. I have no doubt about this in my mind. Also, where the fuck did you see my silhouette? Wait a minute. I don't remember this. Evie lives in my walls. I probably posted something on the Discord, didn't I? Kill! No shit! Reflected in the video of you showing the game console. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. Well, say la vie. Guess I gotta take the video down now. No, I'm kidding. I don't really care. I don't know. If people wanna like bitch at me about that, then they can bitch at me, but you know. Ultimately, it is what it is. So. Because I have actually posted many, many eons ago, I posted an actual face reveal. And that was when I had purple hair in real life. That was a time. That was an era. And I posted like a masked face reveal. Probably not going to do that again, though. I don't know. It's not even that I'm like, oh, I don't want people to see my face. I mean, it's a little bit of that. It's more just, there's no worth to it, I guess. It would be just kind of performative. And I guess all of this is performative, because it's literally performance. But, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. But it just wouldn't serve a purpose. Your life serves zero purpose. I can't read the rest of that. Ow! Punch! Okay. Okay. I just like that. That's what I've always liked about VTubing, is there's like a separation, you know? I think that's what most people get into VTubing for. Like, I do not want people knowing what I do in real life. I kind of like talk a little bit about it sometimes. And like, I'm fine with that. No problem with that. But ultimately, I like that VTubing is like fiction more than anything, while still being a little bit real. It's a thing, you know? So. VTubing epic. Something, something, summer ant, something, something, now! Yeah. Okay. But yeah. I've definitely been remembering that, damn, I love the tech aspect of VTubing. Like working on this video and a couple other things I've been working on. I'm still attempting, mostly failing, but attempting to get full body tracking. I just have not taken the plunge on it yet, but I would love to do that a lot. I think that would be excellent. Because I think in a lot of ways that's where the future of VTubing is. Like, just from things I've seen from like other streamers and things, I think obviously like this kind of VTuber streaming never ever in a million years gonna go away. You know, like when people say, oh, it's the future of something, like that kind of implies that the thing that is current is gonna end, which is not how that works. But I really think that you're gonna see a lot more, you know, full body tracking and kind of like e-girl kind of things, you know what I mean? A little bit of that. Because like even on these streams, right? If we're being for real, my analytics and my engagement and everything is way higher during the just chatting than it is during the gaming. And I think that's reflective of like what people want in a lot of ways, sort of. Is they want that interaction and that personal element, you know? And that's not everyone. Like lurkers, I think, are a whole separate topic, you know? But having that full body tracking and that emoting, you know, is so interesting to me. Especially in VTubing, because you are a character, you know? You're not a human being, because humans are kind of boring. Let's just be for real. Humans are kind of boring. After a while. Even like the most interesting people ever. You know? But then now you can do the same stuff you would have with a really funny person, except that person is, I don't know, a bear or an eldritch demon or whatever. And I don't know. I think that's just really neat. It's unique and it's special and it's different, you know? So, that's my brain whole thoughts about things. Goto?
A high-velocity, armor-piercing round from behind. He wasn't shot.
Speaking of attempting, I'll attempt to get an hour of sleep if I don't wake up in time, dead-ass, calling in sick. I don't care anymore. Fair. I call in sick after stream far too often. I shouldn't do that. Speaking of which. Ah! Nope. You want to hear meds?
Did you manage to take Goto into custody?
Ha ha ha!
I found him.
Hi, Gator. How you doing? Welcome to the lair.
Understood.
He tripped over something. Yeah, he just, you know, he...
Roger.
Yeah, that guy. The guy with the bullet hole in his back. Yeah. Alright, Night Paradox takes her meds live on stream. Unironically, I should do this more often. I tend to keep meds until after stream, but then what happens is I forget to take meds. And I have a drawer in my desk specifically for meds. And then I don't sleep. So That's the God's honest truth. Need that Captain America super serum for real. I would probably take the Captain America super serum, especially if it turned me into a muscle mommy.
One just like it was confirmed at the Home Affairs Ministry. However, police intervention in the autonomous region was declined in this case. They claimed the cops couldn't get involved because...
I want to try and find an image.
They're fighting over turf again? They're always trying to save face over this.
I found the image
It most likely
I was
means
thinking
there are
of.
some facts they want to keep a lid on. Locate the entrance to the underground
We'll look at the
facility
image
and
later.
identify whatever it is that's down there.
What do you mean, whatever it is?
Whatever!
Whatever! Yay! Tachikoma!
Could you try to make less noise around here?
Can we get a level with Tachikoma?
I'm attempting to lessen the tension during combat as much as possible. I was just thinking of the mental state people are in when they're alone and lonely. Hearing their names called out by someone they know will calm their nerves and lift their spirits.
That's not how I feel right now.
He's like, fuck you, you're annoying.
See, they must have mistaken the ruckus for a festival and come to join the fun. Let's go, Tachikoma.
It was the extraction shooter where you were a Tachikoma, but the devs screwed it.
No, it ain't.
I very vaguely remember that, yeah. Oh shit! We do get a Tachikoma level!
To deploy troops. Hanamaki's garrison will take them in and the Rangers will deploy from there.
Sensuality?
There is a
Oh.
request to Section 9. They're asking us to secure the training grounds in order to ensure their safety when they land.
While they sit back and watch the fun?
Given the circumstances, I want the military to owe us a favor.
Not much a choice.
Mr. Bata, let's make some noise!
Yay! Tachikoma control guide. Right analog stick, rotate, move, accelerate, jump, chain gun, grenade launcher. Ooh. Okay, this is cool. Okay, before we get into that here, I'm going to show you the image. I'm going to show you the image, chat. Get ready. So, chat, be honest with me right now. Be honest with me right now. Okay, chat? Are you ready? Are you ready? Now, if I looked like the image I'm about to put on the video screen, how would you feel? How would you feel, chat? How would you feel about this information? Because this is what I'm working toward. This is what I'm working toward, chat. This is where we're trying to get to. How would you feel about this information? Hey, if some aspiring fan artist could draw Night Paradox as this, you have the mandate of heaven. I'm not there yet, but if I flex, I am. Based. I would like to get there. That would be lovely. But I feel like a lot of the time with the bodybuilders, it's like you need to have no other hobbies ever besides that, you know? So I've got content creation, I've got IRL work, I've got other health problems, so, you know, that's not to like complain, it's just, it's an uphill battle. But it's a thing. It's a thing. So, one set of 15 every day with a 30-pound weight. I'm at like 20 right now. Like if we're talking about dumbbells, I'm at 20. I was at 15 for a while because I broke my leg in 2023 and I lost like every little bit of strength that I had, which already was not much. Because I have like the male nerd physique that I'm trying to work off, you know? And, fucking, yeah. So I already had very little strength going on, and then not being able to walk makes it worse. So thankfully I've graduated from 15. Now I'm up to 20. But then I don't actually get out to the gym too often, which makes it also difficult. I haven't been to the gym like in I think 2 or 3 weeks.
The military.
Which I need to do.
Fire out now that they know sparks could fall on their own damn.
Oh God.
They should have come sooner if they were going to.
Oh. Metal Gear.
An Oniyama? Don't tell me they've got one of those too.
Oh, that's not Metal Gear. It's a weird penis helicopter. Nice. Here, Gator. Gator, you can judge my weightlifting regimen. So I have to pause. Oh, game's already done. So as far as weightlifting goes, yeah, I lift 20 pounds on the dumbbells. And again, I'm not expecting this to sound impressive, but I do, what are those ones? Tricep extensions. I do 2 sets of 10 for everything because it just is easy to remember. If I have to remember the individual numbers, my fucking brain falls apart. I do 2 sets of 10 on everything. So tricep extensions, squats, I do TRX rows, I do Bosu abs, I do, what are those called? I can't remember. And I just do them. I don't remember what they're called. And then I do, what's like that machine called? The like leg extension machine, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. I do something. So that's more or less what I do as far as lifting goes. But, I definitely need to do more shit in that regard. So. Oh my God. I like how we got to play with Itachi Koma for like a minute. I guess that was the training level for it.
The military can't send in reinforcements. Major, Bato, neutralize them immediately.
Immediately.
What's the choice of weapons they can have in its cargo bay?
If they have armed suits, it can carry up to 4. The ones that we used before during that sniping system testing didn't have that capability, though.
External neutralization?
I don't think it can be done except by a direct link from within.
I'll have to get on board then.
I love her voice actress so much. Ugh.
That's a royal pain, isn't it?
As long as that's buzzing around up there, we can't sneak into the underground factory.
I'll act as a decoy.
You will?
There's a handy toy by the entrance.
A handy toy. By the entrance.
While I keep him busy, you try to get the hacking code for that cannon.
Understood. I'll contact you as soon as I have it. I can trust you on this, right?
Trust me.
Never mind. It's nothing. Let's do it.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm looking at a thing real quick. Oh shit. I didn't realize we're at the game. We're in the video game. Who do we have? I'm looking for someone we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid Crix, because Crix is Pog. That was the worst sentence I've ever said in my life. Okay. Alright, yeah, because I'm exhausted now. Okay, 1 second. Where's the video game? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Alright, yes, quit. Yes, quit. No. Whatever. It's fine. Go away. No more video games. Go away. Alright. Anyway. That's the stream. Oh, the fucking thing is broken again! brother! I worked so hard on it. I worked so hard on the thing. On the evil meter. I think it has trouble with decimal points. Oh god. Anyway, wow. I had a wonderful time hanging out with my minions, and I guess Sir Topham Hat down here. I hope you guys had an excellent time as well. We will see each other again on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So I'm looking forward to that. May or may not play this game again. We'll see how I feel about it. I gotta think about it. But in the meantime, we're gonna raid my friend Crix, because Crix is amazing. You'll like Crix. That was fun. Have a good one. You as well, Velvet. I don't know what you're getting up to after this. Have a good one. And yeah. Wow. My name is Night Paradox, the world's most devious and evil and whatnot supervillain. Shout outs to all the minions who came by. Gaping Dragon's been defeated. Hell yeah. Based. All right. Well, have a good one and have a good night.